Hold on. There you go. Now you're on. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Five Nights at Freddy's. This is going to be a kind of combo stream. This is a combination of me, for the first time ever, playing a Five Nights at Freddy's game. I've played a little bit of that very first one.
But that's like...
But that was like maybe what? 5 minutes?
5 minutes, like a year and some change ago.
Something like that. It was very, very just kind of casual because I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And she showed me and I was like, oh, okay. This has never really been my cup of tea. But we also did see the movie just, what, yesterday?
Yesterday.
Technically. So we're also going to talk spoiler-free. Spoiler-free.
Very spoiler-free.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. No spoilers.
As much as I want to be like, ooh,
right.
Well, okay. Minimum spoiler. Minimum spoiler.
Minimum spoiler, she says. And then yeah, we're just going to be here, not super duper long. It's 11:05 right now Eastern time. This is a super late live stream. Thank you for being here. If you're here live, we really appreciate it, especially if you're on the Eastern Coast. Today was a crazy day at work, so it's the only time we could squeeze in. But of course, it's the 31 days of spooky videos. We got to squeeze in a video.
Yeah.
My OCD wouldn't allow us to miss a day. It just wouldn't. Otherwise, it would be hell here. So
literally.
Freddy's ready.
He's ready.
And
my hair's making me mad. Hold on, I'm getting a hat.
She's gonna be right back, folks. So I'll hold the fort. And I'll let you know that, yeah, again, very casual Five Nights at Freddy's dude here. This is gonna be the first time I'm actually thoroughly playing the game, and she decided ultimate
custom night.
Custom night.
Because there's really there's a lot more variety. Like you get the base game experience with all the bells and whistles.
There you go. So, I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but we'll find out, won't we? All right. So how do you have this set up?
All right. I'm going to see on my end to make sure that it's actually... So open the game.
Open the game. All right. So bear with us here. We're still going to try to set this up as much as we can while we're live, and then we'll get to the live chat and everything. So stick with us. Stick with us. So here we go. Can't see anything right now. Can't see any of the live stuff. Open up Ultimate Custom Night.
Worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, then... Oh, so... Wait. You have to share the whole screen.
So share my screen?
Yeah. Oh.
Share my... Wait, share...
Share the whole screen.
The entire screen. Right here.
The whole screen.
All right. And we're going to also share system audio, I assume.
Ooh, wait. Actually, no.
Don't share system audio?
Yo, you do. I'm trying to see... Actually... Hold on. Backtrack. I might actually have a good idea here. So we're going to open this.
How's everybody doing tonight, by the way?
Yeah.
Is everybody okay?
This was just too hard for me to explain.
Apologies for not doing all of this prior to going live, but again, we were kind of cutting it close, and I don't want StreamYard to be like, no, technically you didn't go live tonight. So yeah, I was just like, fuck it, we'll do it live.
All right, so how do you want it to look?
Ooh, so now it's sharing?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. But
it was just too hard for me to actually explain to you.
I guess we're gonna have to figure out if they can hear it as well. So here I have
most likely.
Let me see, this or that. I think that looks better.
It's up to you. Do you want them to see the whole game or no?
Yeah, I want them to see the whole game.
But we're covering the bottom left.
Oh, okay. No, I think we should be on screen a little bit. So that's fine.
Well, the last one had us to the side. It just sort of...
Yeah, but it made it so small.
Oh. I mean, it's up to you.
I don't know. I think I like this one better.
That's fine.
Yeah, I like that one better.
All right. You should be able to hear it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's weird.
There's no sound right now, by the way.
Yeah, there's no sound right now, but...
I just want to make sure that our audio for the game is on. All right. Okay, good. So it could be very loud.
So make it 50.
Yeah, so bear warning.
Yeah, fair warning. We're turning the audio down on the game, so just so it doesn't blow anyone's ears out.
Okay, so right now, this should be good.
All right, now we're going to go to the live chat just to say hey to whoever's here with us. Kevin.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Judd. Hello, Judd.
Yeah,
Laren. Do we have any gamers with us tonight? Kevin, I assume yes. Judd, I assume yes. Laren.
Laren pegs me as a board game person.
Laren, you don't strike me as someone that plays games virtually. Like you have to like physically have the game in front of you. Is this true? Am I correct in assuming? And then everyone else is saying hi to everyone else. Cool. Also, do you guys prefer it this way? We can see the chat right now, so let us know. Do you prefer option A, which is that's option A, or do you prefer option B? You pick. Doesn't matter to me. I think option B looks better, personally.
You can just keep it that way for now, and then I'll look at the chat.
All right, cool.
All right. So, what is Ultimate Custom Night? So, this is a free-to-play game, so you can go on Steam right now, pick up this game, add it to your Steam library, whatever.
Cool.
And this is like the magnum opus
Of FNAF.
It's basically like a greatest hits. So on the screen right now is not every single character, but just about, So going from like up till this point, right? So you're not gonna have any of the glam rocks from Security Breach and whatever.
This is all like you're just talking a foreign language today.
Yes, jibbity joo,
Billy Madison made more sense.
So going from top to bottom, left to right is oldest to newest as of the point of this. So you have the core four up there, right? You have Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. Those are the core four from FNAF 1. And then after that, up until, Golden Freddy's down there too, but I digress. And up till Golden Freddy, that's FNAF 2. You have the toy animatronics. After Golden Freddy, you from there onward finish the second row. Well, first four, FNAF 3. And then you have FNAF 4 in there with all the Phantom guy and the Nightmare guys.
Okay.
Yeah, even have Jacko Chica from the DLC.
Okay.
You have some random guys in here, like my guy, Old Man Consequences.
Okay.
You have Garbage Pals,
okay.
my boy Helpy. Yeah, it's greatest hits, right? So
Sure.
all of them, the thing is, right? So all of them do something different.
Okay.
So what's going to happen when you press go is you're going to be thrown into an office. And each one of these guys have a special ability.
Mhm.
So whether that's they can only attack from the right, they can only come at you from the vent. When you see this guy, tap his nose, whatever. So you have to maintain all of that until 6 a.m. And the kicker to this is that there's, if you look at the right, 50-20. And so you'll see how chaotic it gets the more that are added in. Very few people have beat 50-20. So 50 is all of the characters, right? There are 50 different characters. All of them do something different.
Okay.
Some of them are pretty similar, but they're all pretty varied. 20, so you have levels 0 to 20. That's the difficulty. 20 is them at full force.
Is everyone following this?
Do I have to go back?
No, you're good. Laren says, my favorite video games include the Tony Hawk games, Twisted Metal, Spyro, God of War, and of course, Super Mario 3. Never played FNAF. I think I was too old by the time that came out. You and me both, man. I feel like I'm out of my league right now, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it.
So the 20, like they're all at their full force, not holding back. And imagine 50 of them all doing something different, all at full force. So I think the best way to do that
50 people doing something at full force.
Stop. So just for shits and gigs, we're going to set it to 50-20.
Oh my God.
And see all of 1 second that's going to get through.
I have seen the FNAF lore, but never played the game.
That's funny.
Says Kevin.
That's funny. So go to the game.
All right. So now I'm pulling out of the screen, so I can't see the screen, but Hailey has the chat pulled up. So there we go.
So we're not going to be highlighting comments. Yes.
Right here.
So hit set all of 20. Hey. Do I have to put him away? Do I have to put him away?
Did he run?
He did.
Okay, good. That's our cat, in case anyone's wondering.
Set all of it to 20.
So hit this?
Yeah.
Boom.
So that's all of them lit up at 20. So you get a point value of 10,000.
Just make sure that we're still like, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
You can hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. I want to make sure. Now what do I do?
And you're just gonna hit go.
On this
And
thing,
then
right?
you're gonna get
I'm gonna get bombarded.
You're gonna get bombarded.
And I don't know
Visual
what I'm doing.
stimulation
I don't know
overload.
I don't know what to do.
You're not doing anything. You're
Here
just
we
gonna
go.
see
Ready?
it.
Go.
All right. So that.
What? Oh Jesus.
So these are gonna be like your controls. Don't worry about that right now.
Go. She said, "Don't worry about it."
We're just gonna look.
I'm scared. Oh God.
And you already died.
Where's the audio? I didn't hear any audio.
Maybe we have it too low.
Okay. Now what do? I don't have my mouse.
You just click.
Oh God. Turn that down. Okay. What? And I don't even know what happened.
Exactly.
Does anyone else know what happened? I don't know what the hell just happened there.
Exactly.
What do I do?
Yeah. So look to your left.
My left. Press C to catch.
You missed.
What? What am I catching? What the fuck is this thing?
Hey, you lasted longer that time.
What the shit? I don't understand what's going on here. See, this is why I don't play this shit.
Because the whole point is that you're not supposed to. That's the funny part. So don't hit go again. What are you doing?
What?
That was just for shits and gigs.
Okay, one more. All right.
You don't even. All right.
This is dumb.
Because you don't know what you're doing yet.
Yeah.
Hit click. You click or whatever. Okay, so small 0. So let's.
Also, let us know that you can hear us. You can hear the game. Not one is more powerful than the other.
So the best way to do this is that you go from like the easiest characters and you add them in one at a time. So we're going to add them all at 5.
Sure.
So the easiest ones are Old Man's Consequences. So whenever he comes on the screen, like how you saw there and you said press C, you're going to press C when the fish hits the little dot. Okay? That's easy.
Sure.
We're going to add we're going to add Phone Guy because all you have to do is click a button when he comes on.
Okay, I want to phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
Okay.
Let's see. Who else do we want to add? There's no way to avoid her. I'm trying to remember what all of them do. Okay.
Now we're supposedly not going to get a copyright on this.
No, we shouldn't.
That's mind blowing to me, but hey, whatever. I played like 5 seconds of Rob Zombie's movies and I get a copyright.
You played a couple minutes.
Spaced out.
Well, this is like a gameplay. We're providing like our own commentary.
We commented on his movies.
I don't know.
See, that's the stuff that doesn't make sense to me, how that all works. But anyways, I digress.
Show and use it. Use a controlled shot. Climb into your vents. Show appear at random. Oh, all right. So we're gonna close the ad. So this is El Chip.
It says turn up the game volume when you're in game.
Turn up the game volume when you're in game. Okay. Can you hear it now?
Do you guys hear it now or what? Let us know. Kevin, what do you got? And yes, Felix. Yes, everyone's saying Felix and Fee. Yep, Felix and Fee.
Oh, Mr. Hippo. We're not going to turn on Mr. Hippo. All right. So I'm adding 5, everybody. Trash in the gang. I don't know.
Can't hear when you're clicking the up and down buttons.
All right. So, well, they don't have much noise, but do you hear like when I had it playing, did you hear like the ambient noise?
Just start the game, says Kevin.
All right. I'm adding one more for him. I'm adding one more. I don't want to overwhelm. And then I'll add Dumby.
Yes, I heard the sounds. They were just low.
Is it better now? All right. So I'm not doing any like. Hey, Fee. All right, so I'm not doing anything that makes it so that you have to pull up the monitor. So we're not going to use that mechanic right yet. All right, and then him. So, all right.
No, I hear no sound on this menu.
No sound on this menu. That's odd. Oops. All right. Let me just unshare and then reshare.
Couldn't tell you. Now do you hear it? Well, I guess, yeah, just try it out yourself.
One. I can't tell if I'm hearing that or this.
I'm going to say there's no audio. Oh, God, you're loud, Hailey.
Let me put him away.
Yes, go put him away.
Here, you go put him away. I'm going to figure this out.
I can't get out from under you.
That's odd. Why don't... That's really weird. Hold on. Dumpy dumpy dum bumpy dumpy dumpy dum. General problem solving with Hailey. Sounds like they're working. Have a great show. Problem solving with Hailey. Dumpy dumpy bumpa dumpy. Fixing. Share a tab or screen. Oh, I see.
Hailey, start the game.
No, because if you share a window, it won't play. But if I share the entire screen, then I will. And that's fine because it does. I know. Because look, see, when it was windowed, it didn't give me the option. So.
I just gutted a pumpkin and I'm getting ready to carve.
All right.
Did you hear it?
We'll turn it up.
Why do I have to have it up for them to hear it?
Yeah. That was the problem. Yeah. Hailey solved the problem. Oh yeah.
All right. Watch the mic.
Hailey solved the problem. So note to self, don't share windowed mode. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. When the Night Marion comes up, you're just not gonna have your mouse over him.
Okay.
When that guy comes up, Old Man Consequences, you're just gonna press C when the little fishy hits his little arrow. When you see little helpy guy over here.
Can you give me a tutorial? Like, just tutorialize it. Like, go in, you do it. I want to say it.
Well.
Because everything you're saying right now is this. I'm not holding on to anything.
All right.
So I need to see.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your timer. So you're going to look back and forth like this. You're not even going to worry about these guys. This is your mask. You're not even going to worry about that. See, just don't hold your mouse over him and he'll go away.
Okay. I don't know what he's there for, but okay.
They're all here to gooey get you.
Gooey get my
ass. Skip. You just want to skip his ad. When that chip guy comes up, you just got to skip his ad.
Okay. Hailey's doing all this, by the way. I'm not doing anything right now. Reset ventilation. I don't know what that means, but okay, let's do it.
Here, or I can give you the core 4 guys.
This is why I like Grand Theft Auto. You just run around, kill people, and then call it a day.
How unfortunate. Oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I
New problem to your night.
Sure. Thanks.
So she just added a new problem to our night. We don't know what it is, but we'll find out.
We'll find out, won't we? Hey, look, right by the fan is what we have behind my head.
Yeah.
Little plushy boy.
Little Fred guy. I love little Fred guy. Help me get out of here. That got me.
This time, death cannot save you.
You don't even have the chat pulled.
Here. Because I had it paused. So I can listen. It'll say now. Alright. Set all 0. So these are the core 4 guys.
Menu good to go. Okay. All good. We're all good, guys. All right. All right. So how was the movie? He's specifically asking you, but I'll also talk about it. But yeah, this is definitely more your question. How was the movie?
Well, you can have it somewhere. Yeah, I loved the movie. See, I went in with high expectations because of how much I loved the movie. He approaches you from the left hall, so look at the left. He shares Pirate's Cove. Yeah. So view the figurine on the desk, see who's active. Doesn't care if the music box is wound up. She'll grow tired. I don't want to control. Fine. I'll do my shtick and then I'll keep adding them. Okay, so I love the movie. I like after seeing the 22% that the critics were giving it on Rotten Tomatoes, and after seeing the movie, go eat sand. Okay, go eat sand. The Chica's in the kitchen. And see, there's these guys. You could buy like little power ups. See, there's him, and there's other friends. That's Queen. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Yeah. So I definitely don't think that the movie was made for
Edward.
It was made for people like, me. Hardcore FNAFers, if you will. Get back there. And it gave me everything I could have ever wanted.
Yep. I, on the other hand, would rather watch Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, which I can understand. Since you don't necessarily appreciate.
What is wrong with that bitch?
Is
that a he or a she?
Bird
That just scared us.
That was a he. That's Bonnie.
What's wrong with that dude?
Give me some. Oh, I realized that I have not been using my power wisely. Yeah, it was. It's already broken a lot of records. Already.
On track to become Blumhouse's biggest horror film of all time.
Which is crazy to me.
Which I don't know what their previous one was. I would imagine like an
It
Insidious
was no.
or Paranormal.
Wait. It was Halloween 2018.
Oh yeah, Halloween 2018. I kind of forget that that's Blumhouse.
Don't you?
But yeah, you guys are seeing it. You and Nadia, right, are seeing it on Halloween night.
I forget how I managed to use so much power, so that's kind of cool. I already screwed myself over. Yeah, it's great. It's great. It has everything. I'm trying not to spoil it because there's so much I want to say. Yeah, so every minute that passes is like an hour that goes by.
Okay.
Now we're just kind of waiting to die.
Now we're waiting to die.
Yeah, because I was stupid and dumb. Yeah.
Right.
So if
Laren, thank you, man. I don't think I understand this game.
You're basically trying to survive to 6 minutes, 6 whole minutes with all of these guys trying to get to you.
Now, see, I will say the little bit that I played of the first game, because what number game is this in the...
This is 6.
This is number 6, Laren. Okay, we're on game 6. The first game is simple. Dude, go fuck yourself. The first game is simple. All you do is you literally sit in an office and you keep turning and checking cameras and watching these animatronics come to life and get closer to the screen. So that I appreciated how simple that was.
This is supposed to be convoluted. and a
Everything
mess.
that she's, I'm right with you, bro. Like everything she's saying right now and doing,
Well,
I'm
hey.
just like,
Hey, I know.
let's talk about some Five Nights at Freddy's movie at least, because at least that sort of made sense.
Well, I can do this.
We're having some, here's the camera. We're having some Starburst gummies to keep us awake.
Well, you okay, talk about Matthew Lillard. What did you think about Matthew Lillard?
It's great. Shaggy.
You don't see him as a Scream guy.
Yeah. Or Shaggy. I mean, yeah, I'm able to separate. I did find his character, without saying anything else, I did find his character incredibly convenient, but it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Whatever. But yeah, dude, I don't understand these games either. So that's why I don't play them.
What? I'm trying to window this, but it's not
But-
working.
You know, we're trying to have some variety, and she loves these games, so
I love everything about this.
we have to appease both Eddie and Hailey, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I love the movie more than anything. Like, for anybody who has me on Letterboxd, this is the one and only movie I rated. Like
5 stars.
5 stars.
Yeah.
And it shows, right? So you have the critics who don't even understand anything, like who are just going in to watch a movie.
That's why it's not even fair, really. Like if I was a critic, like a professional critic on Rotten Tomatoes, and I've never played a single Five Nights at Freddy's, I wouldn't even bother reviewing it, because more than likely I'm not going to walk out of that movie going, oh my God. Like that whole theater, when we ended, erupted into applause, because everybody in there, minus like me and maybe one other douchebag in the back, was not a fan of Five Nights.
Yeah, and I believe from the time that we are doing this right now, I don't know. Oh, whoopsies! I pressed the wrong button.
She pushed the wrong button.
Pressed the wrong button, guys. Sorry.
Now she killed the game.
I killed the game.
Laren wants to know, how are the gummies? They're good. They are very good. Just the right amount of sour. Starburst gummies. She was feeling candy earlier today, and so
Yeah.
that's what we got. You want one?
Sure, I'll take them. Yeah, it just broke 90% on Rotten Tomatoes audience score.
Audience score. Are you seeing it, Laren? Are you seeing Five Nights at Freddy's? I will say, for people like you and I who aren't, it's not a bad movie. It's just you're probably not going to understand
Like, be
the
so
hype around it.
like be for real. Do you really think it deserves a 22?
No, I don't. Nope. But
Like-
Laren, have you seen Willy's Wonderland with Cage? Have you seen? Nah, probably not, he says. But have you seen Willy's Wonderland? Or anyone in the chat room? There's a lot of, like, there's 5 right now watching. Has anyone seen Willy's Wonderland?
Oh, best part.
Yeah, see, I don't understand that, Laren. She just hovered over that poster,
I just clicked his nose. I booped his nose.
clicked his nose. You click his nose and it makes a noise. I don't get it.
Because that's Freddy.
Sure, but I don't understand why that happens. You see, like in Grand Theft Auto, when you pull your gun out and shoot, it kills somebody. That makes sense to me.
And there's the gang. But God, like how you said, like Blumhouse is known for, make them cheap, profit big.
That's their motto, and it works. And I think every studio should kind of go by that.
See, there's the cupcake right there that was killing.
Yeah, that was the only thing. So I don't know if anyone can see that. Oh yeah, you can. Her hovering over that like cupcake thing. That's the only thing that looks cheap in the movie. That looks clearly CGI to me.
That's really the only thing.
Yeah, Willy's Wonderland was a lot of fun, says Laren. Yeah, well, I agree. I would rather watch Willy's Wonderland over Five Nights at Freddy's. So Five Nights at Freddy's is a watered down version of Willy's Wonderland in terms of violence and what they're showing.
Also, if anybody's wondering why I'm clicking around, I'm trying to see if because there's some secrets around here, and I'm seeing if any of them, we get a chance of having them pop up.
Plus, I mean, look, Nicolas Cage, Josh Hutcherson. Come on.
Yeah.
Come the hell on.
I mean, I get it.
I would have actually preferred if Matthew Lillard was the security guard.
What?
Yeah, I
No,
would have
he's-
rather him be the security guard.
No.
Yeah, that would
No.
make the movie instantly better
But
because he's a better actor than Josh is.
I agree. But look, why the FNAF fans like we're like scrounging like for crumbs over here.
You need.
Oh, whoa,
content.
ew, that's not normal.
That's not normal?
That's something that can happen rarely. Is that they all just look at you? This one lifted up, they're all just looking at you.
Laren, does this game creep you out?
It can creep you out in a particular setting. We're not in the right setting for it to creep. Like if we turned out all the lights and had nothing playing. See, now they're all back to normal.
Let me see here. I can't. It's too much. Too far away.
See, now they're all back to normal.
Yeah, when Cage nodded at one point in the film, somehow it was a powerful moment. And no, it doesn't creep him out.
Eh.
What about you, Kevin? Are you still watching?
But I
You
said,
still
like,
here?
I said, we're scrounging like for scraps because we've been waiting like for 8 long years. Oh, somebody moved. Who's a moving? Who's a scrumbling? Oh, Bonnie Boy's out. Oh, there he is. Hi, Bonnie Boy. You're still pretty far. I'm not gonna worry about you. All right, you're supposed to be playing.
I was gonna say I kind of like this where you kind of do it, and then I'm just like visually watching and talking.
Well, is that what the thumbnail? Is what the title says?
I mean, technically, I played it. I'll play a little bit more here. Now I have the mouse, so everyone can see. I can verify that.
Yeah, we've been waiting 8 years. So the FNAF movie was supposed to come out 2015 to 2016. Yeah, gameplay.
Yeah, click a poster, make a noise. That makes sense.
No,
Yeah.
it's only his nose.
Oh yeah, sorry but you go up to a poster in real life and do that, it makes noise. Anyways,
Yeah. But it got, it was just development hell, and then it eventually got scrapped. And I guess recently, Blumhouse was like, shit. All right. This is kind of popular. Plus, I mean, with Steel Wool Studios taking over for the games, what's Scott doing? Nothing much.
so yeah, see,
books.
Laren, right now I'm monitoring the security cameras, making sure that these animatronics stay at bay.
Goons. Yeah, I also think that the critics were just mad that it wasn't an hour and 50 minutes of
Just looking at security
looking at cameras. But then somebody made a comment saying that the movie was so boring, even Josh Hutcherson slept through most of it. That I thought was funny. Oh, Bonnie
Oh,
Boy is close.
yep,
Put
he's-
down your camera.
He's never
Put
been
down
there.
your camera.
Put down.
Yeah, put it down.
Okay, go over here.
Look at the lights.
Okay, we're good there.
All right, no,
Not
just
there.
don't open your camera. Don't open your camera.
Don't open my camera.
So just keep flickering the light.
Uh-huh.
Give it a minute. Wait, Bono. Oh, he's close the door.
Close the door. Close the door.
Turn your light on.
Turn my light on.
Oh, okay. Wait, open your door.
Open the door.
He was definitely moving though. Definitely heard footsteps.
Okay. Lighthearted.
Yeah. Kevin, if you watched it mostly for the lore, flick your light again. Nobody's over there. You can turn
I
it
know
off.
I gotta turn it off.
Bono boy. Bon boy. Yeah, Kevin, if you watched it, like FNAF, mostly for the lore. Oh, where is he? Where is he? Oh, put it down. He's there. Put it down. Oh, wait, he's right over there.
He's where?
He. Close the door. Close the door.
All
Close
right.
your light.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen right now. We're not gonna get attacked. That's what
Bono
happens,
boy.
right? You get attacked.
Yeah. Because the idea is that they see you as like an endoskeleton without your suit on. So they want to put you into a suit.
Which that is one of the more creepy moments of the film when
Sure.
they're putting people into the. So that's how the movie opens. The past secure now Hailey has control. We're going to clarify this.
Because you were leaving the door shut. It was bothering me.
But the movie opens with the security guard before Josh,
Who is supposed to be Markipliers.
but he was making a movie about subs. Oh, look at that thing.
That's
Um,
Chiga.
And then he is getting put into one of the
The suit.
suits. Yeah.
Another
it's-
complaint is that a lot of the kills happen off screen, which is like people were saying that like it's a complaint. I don't care. Like, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is not a very gruesome game. Bono boy, what are you doing back there? You should be
Yeah.
fine.
What I don't understand about the hype of this game is just it's very
It's bare bones on the surface. Oh, who's
Yeah.
moving?
yeah.
But so what I've been looking for in like the corners, like right here at this poster, Bono boy. Ooh, right here. Here's one.
5 children
Children.
now reported missing. Suspect convicted.
Yeah, so there are these. They're pretty uncommon that pop up. So 5 children are now linked to the incident of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where
Oh,
a man
man.
dressed as a
Cartoon mascot
lured
lured
them
into a back room. Are we sure it wasn't Ethan Hawke?
While the suspect has been charged, the bodies themselves were never found.
That would be great, wouldn't it? Holy crap, if down the road, because Blumhouse has the rights now to these two, bring the grabber into the FNAF world.
Yeah. Ew.
That'd be pretty cool.
And see, now look, it's back to rules for safety.
Yeah, that's
Don't
neat.
run, don't yell.
That's neat.
So, what made this game so hyped was that it appeared to be bare bones. Like, nobody really thought much of it.
Okay.
And then people started encountering these posters. Oh, bing bong, bing bong.
We made it.
Yay!
We survived the night, Laren. See? That's how that works.
And then people started noticing
Oh, yeah, I'm second.
these posters starting to change. And the person on the phone, who is Scott Cawthon, if y'all don't know, the creator of this,
Who's also credited on the screenplay, which I think is pretty cool that they had him write.
and they were like, wait a minute, maybe there's more to this than we thought. And fun fact, people were tying this incorrectly to, oh, Bono Boy's out. Incorrectly tying this to a real life incident that had happened at I don't want to say it was a Chuck E. Cheese because I don't want Chuck E. Cheese to come from my butt. A real life incident happened where 5 people were killed. Fred Word. In this sort of establishment. And they're like, wait a minute, is that what this game is based off of? 5 real murders? And Scott was like, no, that's incorrect, no. Yeah, so there was basically like, when you give a game that's so minimal, it's like there has to be more to it. So, you know, that's pretty neat. He's just chilling. But he's already out. He's just chilling there. Menacingly. Yeah, if this poster changes at any point, you're in for a ride. But yeah. And fun fact, I told you, like, because you're like, who's even Mike in this? Like, you don't even see anybody. If you were to finish this game at the very end, you get a check. Oh, Cheek is in the kitchen. You get a check that's made out to Mike Schmidt.
We're going to play until midnight, so 18 more minutes.
18 more minutes.
Yep.
Bing, bong, bing,
18 more minutes.
bong. Bing, bong, bing, bong.
Because we have work at... You have to be up at like 6.
Yeah.
So can't be up too late.
Yeah, it's just... And then, you know, once you beat this game, so it's 5 nights, right? And then once... Fred Word, stop looking at me. Once you actually get through night 5, you get a night 6. Which... you get a night 7. And that's where you can customize the difficulty on all this. And, you know, people are like, whoa, you can actually, like, make this really fucking hard. Which, I mean, as it goes on, it does get really fucking hard. Where is everybody? All right, there's Bon Bon. And then Chica's in the kitchen. So, word up.
In other news, can we believe it's 2 days before Halloween?
2 days before Halloween. Surprisingly, I've never dressed up as a FNAF character.
Crazy.
But I don't know, like, and again, it's definitely a nostalgia thing. But
Right,
you
right.
just had to be. It was you just. Oh,
Had to
there's
be
another
there.
one.
Kids vanish at local pizzeria, bodies not found.
Found. The 2 local children were reportedly lured into a back room during the late hours of operation at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza on the night of June 26th. While video surveillance identified the man responsible and led
To his capture
capture, the following morning, the children themselves were never found.
and are presumed dead.
Yeah, so the children in question, whose bodies were never found, were stuffed into these animatronic suits. So that's the thing, right? People are saying, the Finance of Freddy's movie isn't scary. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, a lot of this is implied horror, right? So you're not going to see all the blood and guts, but like, think about it. 5 children, all right, we're talking about children, lured by a grown man and killed. Their bodies, then, so that they wouldn't be found, were stuffed inside of animatronic suits. Ew. And in one of these calls, I want to say it's the first night, it's like, the guy's like, hey, if you smell something bad, just don't even worry about it, man. Just don't. Don't. Nothing to fear. Like, that's fucking weird. Like, that's gross. So, yeah. I mean, there's some blood. There's very minimal blood in the movie.
But yes, do you see, Laren, like how minimal this game is? You just keep looking around.
It keeps you on your toes. Your little feet and toes.
I don't know. I like open world games, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's not only is this super easy to make, like it literally probably took Scott like a week, but the fact that you're confined to this chair, like, so, all right, there's a VR game called Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted.
That would be creepy.
Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. It's a bunch of games put into one, but the main attraction is that
That's VR.
You're in VR, but you're here.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
See, right now it's not because I can look around and see my apartment. You know what I mean? If I put on goggles and that's all I see, that's scary. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of other game modes too, but that's like the main draw. Like, because, Markipliers sort of hypothesized back in 2014, like, wouldn't this be scary as shit in VR? And then lo and behold, it turned into VR. And it was fucking scary because it's claustrophobic. It's very claustrophobic.
Okay.
Would you ever try that?
Ever try what? Oh, the VR. Yes.
I've been meaning to get a VR. It's just I don't quite have like $400 lying around. But if you super Ew, funny boy. Get out me door. Get out. Get out. Ah, he's on his way. He's literally on his way.
Here he comes.
He's literally coming. Get out. Go back in your hole. Get out of here. Sorry for people with like epilepsy and stuff. I just want him gone. Get back in there, dude. What are you doing out here? What's the chat saying?
Nothing.
I don't know. You got Chiga in the kitchen, going nuts. But yeah, and then also, if you haven't been on social media, I'm surprised, but if you know who's in the movie. Also, what made this game very popular was like all of the theories surrounding it. Like I was telling you after the show. So like it's just people like diving so deep into this, like finding all the meaning. It made people go like, whoa, we're like on a scavenger hunt. I don't know, and plus like the character design, you have to admit, like they're there. You have to admit, the character design is pretty good. Foxtrot. Oh, he's running.
Oh, it's kind of creepy.
He just bonked on your door.
Yeah, that's kind of not right.
Bon, old boy, go away. And now he's back in his cove. Yeah. Markiplier's the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm also seeing people saying that they're happy that Mark wasn't in the opening scene. I digress. I guess I don't feel any sort of particular way. Yeah, this is like my everything. And there was a while that
There you go.
I was like ashamed
To like it.
to like it because, you know, as you get older, because it's like a 9-year-old franchise, you're like, well, it's for kids. It's, you know, you start to associate it with Chuck E. Cheese, regardless of all the child murders and whatever. But
All right. Let's call it there.
all right.
Call it there. I guess it's loading. There we go.
Yeah, I was ashamed, and now, like, in my older self, I don't care to like what I like, but
If you like to read and pretend to be a security guard, you might like this game. Sorry, Hailey. Well, see, that's the other thing. We'll talk about that real quick. When we went to our theater, there was, right as we went inside the theater, like the actual doors to the building of the theater, not the theater, to get the tickets and everything. I noticed that there was, like, at the counter to buy the tickets, there was a mom.
how could
right?
you notice they were
Hold on. There was a mom, and then there was at least 6 or 7 or 8 kids,
no older than 7?
all just being nutty, running around.
Like throwing their candy at each, like you could tell that the people at the counter were stressing
Yeah.
because they were throwing their candy at each other, like tackling one another, and they had like little knickknacks set up, and they're like, "Are these for sale? I want this," and they're like, "No."
And I was like, I highly doubt they're going to see Killers of the Flower Moon. So we went up to the counter, got the tickets and everything. And I was like, all right, I hope you're ready for this, because we all know what theater they're coming into. So we went into the theater, which was one of the bigger ones at this place.
Yeah.
Never been in this one. And we were second row. And then right after the previews, they weren't in there. I guess they were outside. And then after the previews started, they all
You
came.
heard the horde.
Yeah, you heard them. And they were all sitting in the back, all these loud kids.
They were like, you know, beating each other up, like yelling, like just being obnoxious. Like, even though like they were trying to keep it down, they were still sort of like, oh God.
Adrian, hello,
Hi,
Adrian.
Adrian.
Happy Halloween, early. But yeah, so I was like, but then you were like, I'm gonna do something. Like, I'm not standing for this. But what was amazing was the whole theater, again, like, I guess that's the power of the community. Like, everybody, the moment they started yapping, everyone was like, shh, shut the hell up.
Yeah, literally, shut the hell up.
And then that persisted through maybe 20 minutes of the film.
20 or 30.
And then again, they
'Cause
were,
I was ready to get up.
yeah, they were yapping. And then someone said, shut the hell up. And then you heard the mom say, we're leaving. They told us to leave. And then everyone's like, finally.
Yeah. Like, I was literally like, I'm not one to yell, but I was like,
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
that's the only time I've ever actually said anything. Because normally I think that's counteractive. Like, why are you making noise to stop the noise, you know?
Yeah.
But I noticed right behind us, because I thought they were leaving, it was this group of 3 sitting right behind us. They got up, and I was like, they might be either they're walking out or they're doing something. Because I looked over at you and I'm like, do you want to catch the next showing?
I was like, no, we're too far in. I don't want to see everything that I just saw again.
And they came back. So that made me think that that group behind me, shout out to that group behind me,
Went
said
to the
something.
front, yeah, and said
'Cause
something.
I noticed that the door was opening and closing the whole time,
Look,
like they were there.
but look, this is what made me go, this is what theaters should enforce right out of the gate,
Etiquette.
to just avoid anything like that, right? To avoid us, the paying audience that aren't immature, having our experience interrupted, and to avoid them having to tell the people, hey, get out of here. And I don't know, did they refund them? Do they not? I don't know how that works. Just avoid all that. Look, I know it's like, what, discrimination or something, that's what that would be classified as, but The moment they come in and they're all yapping and running around, the moment they go to the person that's going to rip the ticket, either that person or a manager needs to come out and say, look, guys, this is your warning right now. This, what you're doing, can't happen in that theater. If it does, you're leaving.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking over, the mother's thought process, like what made her think it was a good idea to take these, like, she knows how these kids are.
And that's the other thing.
And she
too.
was even like
It's-
stressing out too. Like, she was like trying to get all the candy and concessions. And she was like trying to, it was like herding cats. And so you could tell she was stressed. I'm not even going to focus on her action of bringing them there.
yeah, stupid.
But like, definitely, theater etiquette should be taught and enforced.
But something I will say is after the movie was over, as we were leaving, I guess one of the guys that kicked them out or something, one of the people at the front, they were like, sorry about that. Also, by the way, at the beginning of the movie, sorry about that. So I was like, oh, that's nice. Thanks for apologizing.
Like, I understand, like, it's not a rated R movie, and maybe that's another thing. Like, and maybe I'm in
That's
the
why it should have
minority.
been rated R. Because
Well, the
think
thing
about
is-
it, that would have been avoided.
Well, I don't know. I think the state of Georgia,
It
as
would've.
long as somebody else buys your ticket.
I understand that, but you would like to think, although we know what kind of mom or motherly person we're talking about here, you would like to think she'd go, it's rated R. I don't think my kid should see that.
Well, I think, and again, maybe I'm in the minority, but because they were so young, like they were not 13, they were literally 7 at best,
No.
8 at best. I'll give them that. Like it shouldn't even be like, maybe okay, they can see it if it was like 2 of them to 1 adult, but like 8 of them to 1 adult,
Right.
like there should be something that's not right. Like even PG-13, we like to think of that as like lesser, but still 13's 13. Like a 13-year-old group of kids wouldn't act like how they were, trust me.
I don't know. It was a weird, I was just sitting there because again, this isn't my cup of tea. So if that happened the whole movie, it wouldn't have truly upset me. But I was just sitting there just going like, wow, this theater is really going against these kids, huh? Wow. Because I feel like if it was some other movie, Killers of the Flower Moon, I feel like everyone would have just put up with it kind of thing.
Yeah, but
yeah.
everybody was like, chiming in, like, this is our experience. Like it's a kids movie, not for kids.
Right. So.
Yeah, and power of the community.
Yeah. Yep. And overall, again, at the end of the day, I don't think it's worthy of the whatever
22,
20% it's getting.
Yeah.
I don't think that's accurate. Was not for me, but on the ride home, I told Hailey, I was like, that's all, like, any critic that reviews this movie that's never played Five Nights at Freddy's is immediately invalidated, in my opinion, because how can you actually faithfully, rightfully, you know what I mean, critique this movie? You can't, because it's not made for you. This is based off of a very popular game, and that's who's going to come to see this and who's going to love it, and that's it.
That would be like
That's it.
me going to see Avengers Endgame and then reviewing it. I've never seen any of the Marvel movies. That's supposed to be like their magnum opus, and then I'm gonna go review on it.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. And plus, like you said, the theater like gave it a round of applause
Yeah,
afterward.
they really did burst into applause. So, anyways, it's making a lot of money. There's going to be sequels, so that's pretty cool.
And there's no way, Kevin, you heard it here first. There's
think he's
no
watching.
way, whatever. There's no way this is not getting a house at HHN 2024. There's no way.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video in the 31 Days of Spooky Videos, day 29. Obviously coming up tomorrow. It is technically tomorrow still. Tomorrow, the 30th, we're having episode 32 of FOS Live with Terrell from the Overlook Theater. Very excited about that. You first interacted with him on Vin Hard Copy
Vin
Blues
versus Vin.
channel. Yep, you were, and that's where you guys met. And then
On a horror.
that just
Vin
kind of made
versus
sense
Vin.
to me. I was like, you know what, we should have Terrell on. And then it just made more sense to be like, you know what, let's save that for the 31 days. And then, of course, October 31st, it's Halloween. That's when our Halloween Horror Nights vlog from Hollywood is going to be releasing. And then that's it. And then we made it through 31 days. We had 31 days of content. We did it. Amazing. And then November is going to be the Amoeba / Funko Store Hollywood video that I recorded, and then obviously our monthly wrap up video live stream, and then it's gonna be, you know, we're definitely taking a break from making stuff.
Maybe a live stream here.
Just yeah, just because the month of October was so jam packed. So, but yeah, that's what's coming up on the schedule. That's what to look forward to. Thanks to everybody.
Thanks everybody.
Thanks everybody that was here tonight watching. And if you're watching the replay, we appreciate you. Good night, Judd. It was fun to watch you play this. See you tomorrow. Just leave it there. Or get it and potentially pull a plug or something. Jesus.
Freddy!
Fucking hate this guy. It was fun to watch you play this. See you tomorrow.
So
Thanks, FOS.
stupid. Like, which way is he looking?
Thanks, dude. Appreciate you being here.
What is he
Have
looking
fun
at?
with that pumpkin. Hailey, any last words? And then we're out of here.
Stupid.
All right, stupid. Keep being fans of something.